Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, we are going to be going over the Grav. So the Grav is the Galil from previous Call of Duties, and let me tell you guys, this thing isn't that good. Statistically, this is just a weaker Farah, although there is a couple unique attachments that you can throw on this thing. So in today's gameplay, I dropped you guys a nuke on the map deprogram. If you like how the gun is looking in the gameplay, I'll be going over a few different 5 attachment setups and a gunfighter setup after the gameplay. For today's like goal, if we can get another 69 like video, that would be greatly appreciated. It really helps out the channel. Also, if you guys do enjoy the content and you want to find your way back to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the notifications on. With all that said, I hope you guys do enjoy the gameplay and I hope you guys like the class. What the fuck is that, an orgy? Okay boys, we got the Grav right here. I was gonna get DM Ultra on it, but I've been trying to, oh my god. So I was gonna get DM Ultra on it, but I've been doing the Dark Ether grind, and this gun really isn't that good. It's like a shitty Farah in my opinion. So the thing isn't that good, and I just don't have like a drive to level this thing up and get DM Ultra on it. You're cracked. What are you doing? Why are they playing so slow? I'm so disappointed in this thing though. I wish it was really good, but it's literally just a weaker Farah. It's so sad. You have like the ammo conversions and like you can increase the damage by 12%, but that's not gonna reduce these shots to kill unless you mix in one headshot. But if you do that, you have to run the 30 round mag, and so you really, why is there so much nades? And so you don't really have too much ammo, and so you can't really like go on crazy streaks like you can, but you gotta reload after like 2 kills. And there's like an increase of recoil. Dude, what is this lobby? What is going on? Why did I push out? How am I alive? What is this? And there's so many nades. I swear to God, they all run nades, and then the second they spawn in, they just chuck them. I've never seen people use nades this much. We're on the 9. We just need 21 more kills. Shouldn't be too hard. We should be able to get this pretty easily. I do have a feeling we are going to die by a nade, so hopefully that doesn't happen. See, if I had the AK-47 right there, I think I would have killed him. I should probably mix up my spots since they're probably predicting where I'm going to be. You know, I think I just need to shut up and focus up, so let's cue the music and let's drop this nuke.
Shit.
Dude, these enemies play so weird. They're so spooky because they play so slow and they just hold angles like what I'm doing right now, but like in the back of their spawn. We're on the 17, not too many more kills. You know, I think we gotta push back because they all kind of know we're over here and they're just chucking so many nades and stuns. I love how my teammate walked right in front of me right when the enemy came around the corner. Okay, the enemies know we're over here. I'm scared of the spawn protection. Like, I know I can kill them, it's just with the spawn protection, I don't know if I can kill them. Okay, I think they're all in the cave. I could honestly push up this left side and then start the spawn trap a little bit. Okay, we're a couple kills off the sneak. We should be able to get this. I'm gonna go into their spawn just so it's a little bit harder for them to predict me. I think they made it this week so then it would be good with the ammo conversion, but I think with the ammo conversion, they should have made it so it reduces these shots to kill, because it only reduces it if you get a headshot. I feel like just by base it should reduce it. That guy's literally pre-firing every single corner. Oh, we got the nuke, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry for like the mediocre gameplay, but you know, a nuke is a nuke, and I don't really like this gun. I love the Galil, but I don't really like this one. And then we died. Look, he's just standing there. What is that? There we go, boys. I will take it. Let's go 65 and 7. Not too bad. I wish we could have a better KD. Usually I would go for a better one, but I don't really like this gun. If it was Nuketown, I could probably get a better one, but everyone's getting kind of tired of Nuketown. So I want to mix it up. And why are you still there even after you died? It's like he survived the nuke, and what is that class? Ew. Okay, looks like the game's right about to end. My teammates got the Beetle. Let's pull out this iron. No, it's the enemy's Beetle. How did the enemies get a VTOL? There's no way. So I think that is going to wrap it up for the gameplay. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Now let's get right into the class setup. So here's an overview of the class I was using in today's gameplay. As you guys can see, this is a 5 attachment setup, and so if you do want to run it with the Gunfighter wildcard, I'll give you guys a Gunfighter class as well. Anyways, to start it off, for the first attachment on the muzzle, I like to run the suppressor just so it keeps me off the radar. There's not much vertical recoil with the weapon, and so you can get away with just doing the suppressor. Say you do need some help and you still want to stay off the radar, try out the agency suppressor. Say you do want that maximum amount of vertical recoil control, I would do the infantry compensator or the Selcom eliminator, but you are going to be on the radar. For the barrel, so you got two different options here. So for me, I like to run the Ranger barrel just to maximize that bullet velocity and not have too many cons at all. What you can also do is the Task Force barrel, but for me, I don't really like it because the cons are so heavy. There also is a mag that can increase the damage by 6%. So in total, if you run that mag with this barrel, you're actually going to get a 12% increase to your damage, which might sound nice, but you're actually not going to reduce the TTK whatsoever unless you mix in one headshot with the enemy. And so if you do run this mag with the barrel, make sure you hit the head or else there's pretty much no purpose to run this. You are increasing your bullet velocity and your effective damage range by 40%, which is nice, but for me, I just prefer to increase it by 100%. Plus with the Task Force barrel, you're losing 5% to your fire rate, you're losing vertical and horizontal recoil control, plus you're losing ammo, and if you use the mag, that's going to increase the damage as well. You're going to lose even more ammo. And so in my opinion, I don't think it's worth it, but it's worth a shot. You might like it. For the underbarrel, I like to do the SVOD speed grip. It allows me to be a little bit more aggressive because it's going to increase our sprint and movement speed by 10%. And on top of that, we get an increase of 15% for the horizontal. We are losing some movement speed, but for me, I'm pretty much always running around the map, and so that's not going to really matter. What you can also do is the foregrip. You're going to get a plus 15% to the horizontal, and there's no cons at all. For the magazine, I like to do the Grav because it's going to increase the ammo count, making so I can get a couple kills without having to reload. And if I do need to reload, it's going to allow me to reload 13% faster. Plus, there's not many cons. You're only losing 12% to your ADS and 3% to your bullet velocity. Say you are using the Task Force barrel, I recommend to do the RK 730 round conversions, just so if you do get a headshot while using that barrel, it's actually going to be worth it, because if you get a headshot with that barrel and you're not using this mag, it's not going to reduce that TTK. Pretty much if you're using the Ranger barrel, you want to use the Grav mags, and if you're using the Task Force barrel, you want to make sure you use the 30 round mags. And lastly, for the handle, I like to do the airborne elastic wrap just to make it so I have a very snappy ADS. We are losing some mobility, but I think that's okay because you're not using this like an SMG, and so that's not going to really hurt you that much. Here is a screenshot of the best 5 attachment Grav setup. Here is the setup of the best max damage 5 attachment Grav setup. With all that said, that is going to wrap it up for the 5 attachment setup. If you want to run this with the Gunfighter wildcard on the optic, I recommend for you guys to do the Microflex LED. For the muzzle and the barrel, you want to keep those the same, and then for the body, I like to do the titanium spotlight just so it puts a red circle above the enemy's head, and then for the underbarrel, magazine, and handle, you want to keep those the same. And lastly, to bring up the cons of the airborne elastic wrap, throw on the radar stock. And just in case you guys want to take a screenshot of the best Gunfighter Grav setup. With all that said, that is going to wrap it up for this video. Hope you guys do like the class. If you do, let me know down in the comments, but I do hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will hopefully see you in my next video.